Hello again, and welcome back to my channel. Here is a busy, cozy end of summer August canning video for my 8 children. I am a mom of 8, and I am so excited to take you along with a little bit of the canning that I was hoping to accomplish before the week was through. We stopped at the farm stand, and you can see the total was $137.75. I ended up also using some rhubarb that I had from last year, and this year saved up. I made like a stewed canned rhubarb that I plan on putting on pancakes. Speaking of things that I have used up, I also used up the rest of my apricots that I had saved from last year. Here in our province, stone fruits did really bad, so my tree actually didn't produce any apricots at all. I'm so grateful that last year I was prudent and I made a bunch of jam, but I also saved a ton of fruit. I have a little bit of a few shots here of us cleaning up our eggs from our hens in the backyard, our cozy oven cooking and bubbling away our jams, and our corn. And you can see that I've shown you a little bit of what my children had for dinner also while we were canning. We had hamburgers and corn, and it was so good. It was so filling after a busy day in the kitchen. I'm sure anyone who's done any canning knows it doesn't feel like you get a lot of steps. My steps were actually quite low, my watch was telling me, but the standing, it gets to you after a while, and it's wearisome, but it's a good wearisome, right? Day 2 finds us bright and early in the kitchen. I had the children start all of their school early for the day, so their math and their reading was all accomplished. I jumped in and started that stewed rhubarb so I could have that finished right away, and then we went into peeling the tomatoes. My in-laws had grown a ton of tomatoes last year and lovingly gifted me the rest of what they had in their freezers. And so we peeled them and we chopped them and we made our first batch of pasta sauce. My mom always comes and helps me can. This is something we've been doing now for probably about a good 5 years. It's always great to have her with me, bouncing ideas and troubleshooting, as well as that extra set of eyes to help me wrangle the children. It just kind of puts a little bit more of ease in the whole situation, because I find sometimes canning can get quite chaotic. For day 2 today, we're going to be making some blueberry jam. Now, I don't want you to go thinking that to have a large family, you absolutely need to start canning or have a grocery store in your basement or a ginormous stockpile. That's certainly not the case, and that's not what I have. But I do like to preserve, I do like to make freezer meals, and I do like to have a little bit stored up, just in case an illness or a rainy day or someone has a baby and you need to pass on a casserole. The Bible talks about how a prudent wife is from the Lord, and I've definitely tried to practice that in all my years of mothering. I've tried to be faithful with the time, talents, and abilities that the Lord has given me, especially if I'm given, say, extra clothing or more produce that people come and show up and give me. I get a ton of zucchinis. People think we love zucchinis. It's fine. It's cute. We actually do. But we were also given a bunch of green beans. I made sure to cook those up. And so just being faithful and not allowing waste in is important for me as I practice my large family mothering.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Okay.
Okay.
No.
I didn't get that. Okay, go.
Here.
Okay.
I'm not this short, actually.